so leg day. We're pump chasing. Actually, what the fuck am I doing? I have to bench today, but I completely forgot. I could just do that tomorrow because the way the program runs is 4 days. So as long as you're taking that, because you have 3 rest days, 2 on the weekend, that's the given, you know what I mean? Saturday, Sunday, those are your 2 back-to-back rest days. And then that 1 rest day can get taken at whatever point during the weekday, right? So if I want to, like I usually run it Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then Friday, Saturday, Sunday would be my rest days. Coaches run this program, you know, he does it Monday, Tuesday, off Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday off, right? So I can just use this as my, I guess, active recovery, which it would be because I bench tomorrow. So it's not like, we're not doing something crazy where it's like, oh, we're fucking grilling the chest before we go into heavy bench, the heaviest bench session of the week on Friday, right? It's legs. And yeah, you have the leg drive, but doing a leg day is not really gonna fuck up the leg when I have a whole entire day to rest. But yeah, so we'll just do the legs and then the bench tomorrow. This will be like our active recovery, our first rest day. And it should be like that because it's pretty simple. You guys know my groin injury. I really can't do much. I can do hamstring movement, and I can't even do the one that I usually do that also helps with my deadlift and squat just because the groin, the way it is, right? So it's not just like here, what people think it is. It's here, and then it comes all the way up to here. So if I extend like far back, it really, really flares up. You know, if I'm doing abs and crunches, I can't even do sit-ups because it will really, really flare up. So I can't even ease into that kind of stuff, start doing that stuff till next week. So the only thing I can do is like literally machine work, accessory work. So we're gonna do hamstrings and then we're gonna work out our 1 leg, and it will be a pretty quick workout today. Machine feels pretty fucking good. Which is nice because I never use this, so it's always nice to just find a machine. Like once I'm fully recovered, I might, you know, I feel like I could put this in and have the other hamstring shit be interchangeable, where it's like some days if I get too bored, just switch it up and do this for hamstrings instead of that. You know what I mean? So it's always nice finding new machines that you actually like love at first sight type shit. You know what I'm saying? But probably gonna do 2 more sets of this. And then get into working out our 1 leg. So we up the weight. We're just gonna do 2 heavy sets of this shit. You know what I mean? Looking at like 6 plus reps, but like in the 6 to 8 rep range, I think is good. And making sure that it's heavy to the point where when we do get to that 6 rep, at 7, maybe 8, that we're at failure, if not close to failure. You know what I mean? So gonna just lay down. Treat this like we're, you know what I mean. Some things just don't really need to be said. And hit it hard. It's not valid. It feels good, but I feel like what I was envisioning to do, which was getting on here, laying down and laying pipe. It was more, it felt like I was the one getting pipe laid on me, just being down and having to tighten everything up here and, you know, bent over, face. I have a lot of thinking I need to do. I'm trying to think back on how we usually would do the leg day, and then adjusting to the injury going on here. So usually would do the after the deadlift and bench. That's just the compounds that I do on my powerlifting program. Once we get into the accessories, it'll be leg day. We do the hamstring. This was our alternative for that. And then we get into some quad extensions and some abductors, because just, you know, legs are a pretty good strong point of mine. Never really feel like I have to go OD with them, especially with how much I was deadlifting and squatting. But now, since we haven't been deadlifting and squatting, I think what I'm gonna do is 2 quad movements. You know, instead of just doing the hamstrings, 1 quad movement, sus machine, and then I'd be done. We're gonna do 2 quad movements, just targeting the leg. And then I guess we could do calves, because we can't do the abductor, because that would just tear everything up. So I just move literally right over here and get into some single leg extensions. I could do the single leg press, but my main concern is just the positioning, because I'd be on it, right? And I'd have to pull this all the way back while my other leg is like kind of on the ground. So I'd be in this position, right? But a lot more stressed, like obviously exaggerated, because my knee would be coming in here, and it could just put like, even though this is what's getting targeted, it could still put a strain on here, you know, and I don't want to fuck it up even more. So that seems like more of a risk, because I kid you not, like, it sounds dumb like Kev, it's not enough strain to the point where you're gonna fuck it up. I'm telling you, literally at the top of this week, bro, not even last week, when I just had my legs out like this and I did the stretch, and I was going, I'm not gonna go fully into it because I'm scared, but I just did this stretch. It was a stretch. I was doing that stretch, flared the fuck up. So I ain't taking my chances over there. So just gotta find some good weight to do this with. We could just keep this here. Just, yeah, it seems better. Right. Actually, I think I like this more. I'm gonna hit this up for just like this, like a slight 2 sets, 6 to 8 rep range, getting close to failure, if not to failure. You know what I mean? And then I think we're gonna go into, like I said, just because we're not deadlifting and squatting, another quad movement, and then just finish up with calves to substitute for the abductors, because I can't train those right now. For those of you that might be thinking, Kev, it's not a big deal, just do both. I'm telling you, bro, if I do both, like, dude, just moving, like, I don't know, just certain directions. Even just being here fucking hurts, I feel it. And when I go up, I can't even lock all the way out, because, like, you see this starts to shake, and I haven't even fucking worked it out. So, it's a big no-no. But we're gonna just do one more set of this, and then I'm trying to think what we can do is the second quad movement. There's not a lot of options considering a lot of those have that movement of basically being in this position and driving this up, which really fuck this. So I don't know. I genuinely do not know. Maybe I could find, I could try to use this right here and just keep, cause I could keep my leg out a little bit straight instead of having to pit it right here, which could still be uncomfortable because we're driving this back, but be doable. So, I don't know, we'll see. Pump sneak peek. I did try this out off camera just with no weight on it, and I can keep my leg out and, you know, do it with one leg. It's a little bit uncomfortable, but better than the alternative, like example using this, right? Where I'd have to put my foot up here and my foot down here, you know, kind of doing a split, and then just like pull this down and like really, you know, you can imagine how that could be pretty fucking uncomfortable. So we're just gonna hit this up for probably like 2 heavy sets. This one included, and then just get into the calves. This might be a little bit too heavy. I got nothing. This might be a little bit too heavy too. How the fuck is this chair so close? About a tweak, man. How the fuck do you even move this back? Man, I don't know where the fuck they got this fucking old ass machine, but you have to literally pick this up and move it like this. Like performing a deadlift just to move the fucking chair, dog. What is this? Yeah, man, I really can't wait to heal just so that I never have to use this piece of shit again. I really am not fucking with this machine. And even doing that, it just felt weird. Feel like I moved it up way too far back, so my range of motion was fucked, but I didn't feel like going back and performing a deadlift to move it. So I just said fucking and stuck it through. But this thing sucks. Do one more set of this, and then we'll do some quick sets of calves and show off the one-legged pump. not the best machine, but you know, we'll take it. Beggars cannot be choosers. Beggars cannot be choosers. Beggars cannot be choosers. So, that being said, do I not fuck with this machine and want to dismantle it, put it in a bonfire? Yes, but at least we can use it. Check out this one-legged pump. Dude, this squat doesn't look that bad. But it's, you know, just now been a full week, so you're not gonna lose all your gains in just 1 week. This is looking good. I'm happy with that. You know, I'm just happy that there is shit that we can do instead of being in a position where we can't just hit lower at all. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I feel pretty good. The fact that this injury has continued to get better because last week I couldn't even walk. So the fact that it's been recovering and whatnot, just doing what we've been doing is good. That means that it's not a full-on tear or anything like that, because when it comes to that shit, you have to get something done for it to heal. Like something that's torn, like a torn tendon, like stuff like that, you know, it can require surgery, and without that, it's not gonna heal, you know what I mean? So I'm grateful that we ended up with something. As fucked as it is, just not being able to train this leg and not being able to squat or deadlift, sucks as it is, just grateful that we're able to still do lower, just half a lower. It's better than not being able to do any of it, you know, but next week, that's when we're gonna start getting into weight, lightweight, but that's when we're gonna start going back to the squat and deadlifting, you know what I mean, getting into the lightweight.